I'm Lopez, and I'm going to read my Rhysling-nominated poem, Biting Sarcasm, which was published in Spectral Realms 14 and the 2022 Rhysling Anthology. It's raining teeth out there, striking a metal roof, colliding, bouncing, clattering. In a hail of stone throws, pebble blows. A tinny, resounding, dashing ding of hollow, cascading staccato bites, as if the heavens endeavor to munch through the ceiling and rend me to bits, saw me to 1,000 halves. Rip, garish red ribbons with fangs and incisors, nipping and stripping to the bone. I wasn't born here. Frigid spasms quake me. The night spills onto my abode, its rampant assault, a racketus bombarding fervor I have come to dread. In this dark, brutal place, where no sense of order and calm may exist. Only fits and furies, violent, psychedelic breaks in the gray pall of a dismal atmosphere. Flash floods of misery open up in bursts between days of maddening drought, lightning strobes of intense disaster. Into this hell I fell, out of a drowsy state. Reason holds no sway, reality force-fed to dungeon beasts beneath a bristled demeanor. In this sordid space, life a form of stagnant death, withered and suffering aloud. No explanation defines it, no purpose. There is merely a chorus of noises, like shaking a glass jar of marbles and iron bolts, while the howl of a body's exile down the drain of its domain whispers too quiet to interpret, replaying over and over in one's head. A bottomless storm of pellets. Squeamish orbs screw tight against the gore invoked by manic downpourings, bleak assails. Caustic raps, taps, claps, and browbeats. An echoing clamor in weather-drenched detail. In nightmares carving me raw with fright. For the savageness of their appetite, their ravenous, riotous hurl, strident, cacophonous, drumming, pummeling like stones upon steel, battering dreams of vessels that cut waves through oily resonance. From the din there is no rest and no return. Voyaging limits beyond measure, across oceans of burgeoning, billowing voids, currents that crush the edges of coasts into eroded rubble, coating ivory beaches, glimmering reaches of netheral shores, on which the sands, wandering infinity, collect, heaped in cosmic corners. Pulled like teeth out of mindless reveries, drawn like grinning helium-filled balloons on tethers back to the underrealm, scattering the floor of a subterrane that baits its ragged breath. At dawn's break, I sweep them up to save in jars. If only rain could be soft, not hard as rock, not peppering shacks and huts and keeping the climate pulse. A tempest of sarcasm. If only it could be candy-coated like gumballs. Sweet or sour to the taste, showering tooth and gum. But wistful thoughts resemble clouds floating beyond touch, elusive wads of smoke or lint that lack essential substance. A silver lining, flimsier than fool's gold, crumbling to worthless dust in your grasp. Neath a pelting deluge, a perennial torrent, huddled with clenched knees, gritted molars, at once cold and clammy to the depths of my gist. The epitomes of saturated pits. I listen for a Morse code meaning, telegraphed from some murky, morbid trench at the base of the blackest sea. A pearl of wisdom waiting to be discovered in a treasure chest swallowed by mistral tides of gloom as I hunker wide awake, aware of the deafening, percussive dance's descent that my bludgeoned mind can never unhear. The universe has a strange sense of humor.